is me, Megrubbieswet, back again today, and I'll be introducing you guys a new video. This one will be regarding Fear the Walking Dead Season 4 predictions. I'm going to go through the titles and descriptions as well to try and gain some sort of base of description and to try and get our heads around Season 4, because I know I'm behind on the Walking Dead reviews, but right now I really want to focus on Fear the Walking Dead as well, because it's kind of one of my favorite series right now, and I really want you guys to watch it as well, especially some of the people in our gaming community that do watch Walking Dead and a lot of other shows. I want you guys to get on Fear. A lot of you guys stopped around Season 1 and 2, and I want to try and convince you guys to go back to it, because everyone's kind of hopping on it. Everyone's always after Season 3, everyone's hopped on. Everyone's always Dick wrote it. And for me, I've always loved the show, especially after Season 2. Halfway through Season 2, I really started thinking, wow, actually, this show I'm really preferring over The Walking Dead right now. So Episode 1, Season 4 will be Watch a Story. A lone traveler's wearying journey is interrupted by new acquaintances, some who become friends and some become foes. So we're going to have a new character being introduced. I think it's the guy with the cowboy hat and that other girl that's in that huge ATV car. That huge armored car with automatics. But so there'll be a couple of acquaintances, a couple of foes. So we'll be seeing probably Morgan in episode 1 or 2, either way. It will be a nice season. Episode 2 is Another Day in the Diamond. A troubled survivor finds allies in an unexpected place. So some sort of survivor finds allies in an unexpected place. The life Madison has fought to build comes to threat, because I made the video in Season 4. You see in the trailer, you see some sort of stadium they're making. So Madison's building this community that she really wants. I'll get into it here. Around the next title has Good Out Here. Madison and Morgan tried to help find inner peace. They try and help find Nick inner peace, because Nick's going up and down all the time. Quest for revenge exacts its toll on the group. So Morgan's been struggling with this inner peace thing. So Morgan's going to try and help Nick, I think, and they're going to get really close with Madison and Morgan. But I feel like Morgan's going to be there to help steer Madison's group and Madison's kind of aspect in the apocalypse, because I don't think she knows much, bro. If you've seen Morgan, in all of The Walking Dead and how he talks and what he's been through, you guys bag on the character, but he knows what he's doing. His whole killing and not killing thing, it gets old, but he knows what he has to do and when it has to do. He knows who's a threat and who isn't. And I feel like he's going to be there to steer the Madison's group, the Clarks and that community in Season 4. He'll be a big thing in Season 4. Oh man, I really like their interaction with Nick, and I'm really going to like the interaction with Nick and Morgan, especially in Nick and Madison too. I mean, Morgan and Madison, and Morgan and Victor, and Morgan and Nick especially, because he's going to help them. I know he's going to help them because he knows what he's doing. It's not going to turn out how you think, he says to the Clarks, and he's right. He's got more knowledge on the apocalypse. He's been there, done that. He's been through all out war. He's seen some bad motherfucking shit, and he's seen it more than Madison. I know that. I know Morgan, man. He knows his shit. He's been through a lot more than the Clarks. I know that. I know that. He's seen a lot of things, man. He's lived by himself most of the apocalypse. He's done so much, honestly. The all-out war he saw. He already lived through hell before all-out war. Madison still has his kids, and she's taking things for granted, I think. And Morgan's going to be there to tell her not to, which is a really, really big thing in Season 4. That's going to be my main predictions for Season 4. And we're not even halfway through the episode list here. So the next one will be Episode 4, Season 4, Buried. Al's questionings uncover some surprising truths about the group's past. Al is, I think, that cowboy guy. I'm not too sure, though. Questioning uncovers some surprising truths about the group's past. I don't know what they're talking about, Morgan's past or Clark's past, the Clark's group's past, with, Victor and Luciana and Madison's kids and stuff. John Dory receives unexpected news, so I'm not too sure about that. I can't really comment too much about that. Laura is the next episode, episode 5. The arrival of a wounded visitor in John Dory's life forces him to change his ways. So we're gonna get some sort of character development when someone's changing their ways, just in case. So here's the next episode, season 4, episode 6. Just in case. Sorry about the burps. It's really early in the morning. I really want to do this video. Strand wrestles with Madison's decisions. Things take an unexpected turn at the stadium. I don't know if it's negative or positive for that one. Doesn't seem so well. So Strand wrestles with Madison's decisions, saying, she's gonna do the right thing, or if she's doing the wrong or good, they're good shots or not. I don't know, but he's questioning them definitely. So this is the first half up to episode 8, and there'll be the other half. So we only know half this season. The wrong side of where you are now. It's going to be episode 7. Madison's decisions to help an adversary has unintended consequences. To help an adversary has unintended consequences. So Madison's helping an adversary has some sort of unintended consequences. Meanwhile, John Dory life hangs in the balance. So someone's life's on the line. That's one of the new characters in season 4. Oh, and the next one, mid-season finale. No one's gone. Madison fights to preserve the life she works so hard to build. Morgan tries to do the right thing. So I think there might be some sort of all-out war in season 4, especially the first half of the mid-season finale, because it says that she fights to preserve the life she worked hard to build, her community, the big community, the stadium she's trying to build. So there's going to be some sort of fight going down there, and Morgan tries the right thing. So Morgan's going to try and do the right thing, and I don't know what that means, but in the past we've seen him try and do the right thing, and it hasn't worked out for him, or it mentally fucks him up, not doing the right thing. So, this is going to be a big season, I think, especially with Morgan there. Look, I hate all the bandwagons hopping on Fear now and acting like they're best friends with Fear when obviously they're not really. They just want to go on there because they're hating the main show. Just go back to Walking Dead. Don't come over here, guys. Those people are the people that didn't watch season 1 properly. They didn't even watch, any of season 2 properly, and they just tried to go into 3 and try and, expect like they know everything. Honestly, you got to watch every episode from start to finish with full attention from season 1, 2, and 3. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to cut here, I'm going to cut there, and I'm going to have my thoughts on it. I think like I'm king shit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So that's pretty much going to be, the kind of synopsis of the first half. As I said, the main predictions are going to be, obviously some sort of all-out war, some sort of conflicts with Madison and Strand, conflicts with Nick and his darkness as well, and maybe Madison's darkness as well, especially with, Nick's just relapsing kind of addictive personality, and Morgan's going to try and help this group. Morgan's going to try and help the Clarks. Like, he knows what he's doing, man. Like, he has a lot more experience in the apocalypse compared to anyone, honestly. He's got so much experience, and he can help this group. He's seen this happen before. He knows what's up, So that's kind of my little thing on that. I've always enjoyed season 4. I've really preferred it over the main show. It's kind of one of my favorite shows of all time. I really honestly prefer it over The Walking Dead. It's honestly very enjoyable to actually kick back and watch the show, and no matter what everyone says about it, it's going to be one of my favorite shows of all time. I mean, it's up there. Man, all the bandwagoners now, because they're getting hyped up for season 4 because there's nothing to watch, and they hate the main show and they want to see Morgan. A lot of Morgan haters too, honestly. He's got such good character depth in the show compared to the comics. He's got so much screen time, especially lately in season 8, and he's just, in the early seasons too, he's been through so much compared to the average. He knows what he's doing, man. He knows the amount of people he could have killed, and he's killed so many, more than anyone really. And he's fighting powers, as Trev said, Trev's shown too, big Walking Dead YouTuber. He even said, he's got that negating ability not to hurt people and kill people with that staff, so it's so useful for him. Anyway, Megrubbieswet out. That is season 4, the first half of titles and descriptions are kind of my predictions as well. I'm probably gonna make a trailer review for season 4. That's about it, and then maybe some more Walking Dead reviews. But you're not gonna see any title description video. This is kind of with the predictions. So yeah, we've got All Out War. We're All Out War and some sort of All Out War, some sort of conflict within their group in the stadium, and also this big Morgan thing, trying to steer them on the right path rather than going the path of just complete destruction. Megrubbieswet out. Take it easy, lads and girlios.
Yo, I ain't fearing for my team, so taking a Clarke, trying to make it.